The vast majority of Santorini pictures you've seen online come from Ia village. I've already made a video on where to find all these spots in Ia. I will link it at the end of this video in case you haven't seen it yet. In this video, however, we won't be talking about Ia. Instead, we'll be talking about Fira, Firostefani and Imerovigli. It's a very underrated area compared to Ia, and while dozens and dozens of people are queuing in Ia to get the famous blue domes picture, well, Fira, Firostefani and Imerovigli are pretty much empty. And to take pictures like these, you won't have to queue even for 1 second. Okay, so here we are at the Fira bus terminal. From here we're gonna go all the way up to Fira's promenade by the cliff edge. This is what makes Fira so beautiful. It's this view right there you see on the left. Don't lose time wandering around in the back alleys of Fira. It's not a good looking town. Ia is where you want to be doing that. Okay, so when you reach this red gate here, that's Pagliacameni bar. Make a left and walk down, and that will lead you to the spot for this picture. Okay, now walk back up and keep going straight for a while. This is a street with only tourist shops, not very interesting in my opinion. When you reach the end of this alley, make a right and then immediately a left and continue. By the way, don't be surprised that we'll mainly be going uphill in this video. Imerovigli is 100 meters higher in altitude than Fira, so don't expect a flat walk. Once you reach this little square, make a left and that'll bring you to this spot here for a great picture. By the way, this walk we're doing now, it's the same as the first hour of the famous hike going from Fira to Ia. So if you plan on doing the hike, instead of just walking, you could be taking all those pics as well. Okay, when you reach this cute little church, look back. This is also a great spot. And a few meters later, you will have this great angle. All right, keep going. The village you see there in the back on the top of the hill, that's Imerovigli. And that's the end destination for this video. We're at 1/3 of the walk at this point. Here we have this very Instagrammable old wooden boat. And now be careful, this is the place many people miss. At Mama Fira restaurant here, you make a right and climb the stairs. Then you make a right and at that fork, right once again. Now, you see these people taking pics? Well, try to guess what's down there. This. All postcard shops have this picture. It's one of the most iconic ones of Santorini. Alright, now go back down the same way you came up and continue walking towards Imerovigli. And just for you to know, at this point we're leaving Fira and entering another village called Firostefani. Here is another great pic. And now we're crossing the entirety of Firostefani. If you feel like it, you can take any of these alleys on the left, which lead you to the lower part of Firostefani. There are some really beautiful places down there, like this one, for instance, but I'm not including it in this video because I think the walk is already long enough. By the way, I'm leaving down below all the GPS coordinates of all these photo spots I'm talking about so that you can save them on your phone. Alright, now we're entering Imerovigli village, and immediately you have these stairs here on the left. This is one of my most liked posts ever on Instagram, so just saying, it's a good spot. Alright, continue straight. Now, Imerovigli has gorgeous views literally anywhere you look, so you can definitely take some more pics in this area. I'm personally gonna keep walking straight. And now be careful, as we're approaching this bell tower there in the back, we want to turn right here and climb these stairs. This is another section that many people miss. At the top, make a left, and you see the professional photo shoot happening there with the flying dress? Well, this is for this picture. Then a few meters later, you can also take this pic. And then if you go up some of these steps and you look back, you will see this beautiful view. Alright, at the start of this video, I promised you to link the other video for the Ia Instagram spots. Well, that video is right here. And this one is about all the different ways to go from the airport to your hotel. And just so you know, you'd better know what your plan is before landing in Santorini. Otherwise, you might be in for a little adventure. And there you go. That's it for me. Hope you guys liked it. See you in the next one. Bye.